It's Fritzy Boy, Salamaster. He's really starting to charge after Fritzy Boy. Leveling up on the outside. We've got Salamaster. Fritzy Boy is digging in on the inside. He's in for the fight. Fritzy, he's too tough. And Fritzy Boy will win it. Salamaster second, O'Carrier third. And then behind.
Down to the 250. It's still start packing. The leader coming after it, Exalted. Running on and behind them now out wide here, Capland. A late run also for Moncalpe, but at the 100 metres, Exalted. Exalted burst clear and is going to beat Capland.
Beyond the Barriers Dunstan Ex-Factor competition takes place at Equidays this weekend. Aidan Rodley caught up with co-founder Gina Schick.
Gina, tell us a little bit about the Beyond the Barriers concept.
Beyond the Barriers was set up by Nikki Wallace and I. It's just a way of showing trainers, people in the sport horse world, what thoroughbreds can do. So the riders all had to choose horses that were virtually straight off the track, so no prior schooling from the start of this year. So 3 days at Equidays. Friday is just a trot up, best presented condition, make sure they're all sound, and then they have a fold and out jumping class. Which the jumps just keep going up, and the person that jumps the highest wins. And then Saturday is a freestyle class, 4 minutes, sponsored by Pala Mountains, judged by the public. So it's all on Facebook, the number of likes for the performance wins. Yeah. And then Sunday, similar performance, so freestyle, and that's got 3 judges, Helene Tompkins, Warwick Schiller, Anne Brown and Kim Clapperton.
There's a whole variety of riders involved. Just give us a little bit of an idea about who's competing.
We have got a big variety. We've got a couple of New Zealand's top eventing riders. We've got a Western rider. We've got some Pony Club riders who have never had an off-the-track thoroughbred before.
One competitor who needs no introduction to racing enthusiasts is Chad Ormsby, who will ride Exalted, a horse he owns and trained to win 3 races.
Chad, you're obviously pretty busy, but you're involved in this Dunstan Ex-Factor challenge. What got you involved?
Actually, I was approached by Gina Schick and Nikki Wallace, who are the backbone of the whole idea, and look, I was pretty keen. I thought I had the right horse for it. Supporting, rehoming the ex-race horses are the ones that, actually, there's a lot of life left in them after they finish racing. So I've enjoyed my time with it, and I've had a bit of success with ex-race horses, and it's basically life after racing.
Tell us a little bit about Exalted. What was he like as a racehorse?
Oh, look, he was typical of most pen tyres. He was a bit full on and still is. A bit of a, he's quite lively and always got his wits about him. And you got to watch him. You have an eye on him the whole time. But definitely, taking the change of from racehorses to being a hack or a show horse has been great for him.
For this weekend, how will he go?
Look, I've got a bit of a range of demonstrations to put on there at a show there. I'm not going to say too much. I think the people want to get out and actually have a look and see what these thoroughbreds can really do. I think you'll really enjoy it.
How much have you been enjoying this whole process?
I tell you, it's been definitely had its challenge and been quite tough. You sort of put a bit of pressure on yourself like that, and I have, and getting a little bit competitive now, and I'd like to do well, and I think my horse is looking great, and so it's going to be a good sort of 3 days over the show anyway, and meeting the new people who sort of have been a part of it.
You're part of a sport that's got a bit of a gambling facet to it. What are the odds of you winning it?
I'd like to win it, but it's definitely it's all for a good cause.
Another familiar contestant is Fritzy Boy, the winner of 15 races including the Group 1 Mudgeway Parts World Stakes.
So Fritzy came to me when he finished racing. I run Event Stars, which rehomes retired racehorses, and we thought Fritzy would be a great one for the public to get behind and see how he coped, after 8 years of racing, how he went on to a new discipline.
And how is he going?
He's awesome. Yeah, he's a big character. He's got his own opinions. He's probably taught Jess a lot as well, but he loves it. He absolutely loves his new job.
What are the sort of things that we can expect to see Fritzy Boy doing this weekend?
Fritzy is probably going to show how brave he is, how easy he finds his new life. They're all going to come with something different. Fritzy jumps. He does a little bit of dressage. He cruises around. He does some pretty cool stuff. But I don't want to give away Jess's performance too much either. So, yeah, you have to come and see.
Rangiora-based event rider Jess Land has been partnered with Fritzy Boy.
Jess, you get to work with Fritzy Boy. What's that like?
It's pretty full on. He's a big character, but it's been a good laugh. He's a very genuine horse and he really wants to do the best for everyone, really.
Did you know about him through his racing days beforehand?
Didn't actually. I had no idea who he was. Just have to Google him, really, to find out what he's like.
Yeah. And what are your expectations for him for this weekend for the competition?
If he could go out and be relaxed and just show everyone what he's capable of, because he's a little horse with a big character.
Yeah, what's he like to deal with?
He's pretty easy most of the time. He occasionally has a few full-on moments, but nothing dangerous, like just having a laugh, really.
Yeah. Are you enjoying your time with him?
Yeah, I love it. I'm going to be sad to see him go, actually.
Nobody knows better than Gina how well an off-the-track thoroughbred can adjust to the sport horse life, having rehomed just over 1,200 through her company, Event Stars.
We know what makes them such gifted sort of athletes on the racetrack, but what are they like as sport horses?
Versatile, tough, brave. Yeah, they do anything really. Like with any breed, they're all individuals. Some of them are good at some things, some are good at others. But in general, they're really, really, really good horses. They adapt super quickly, you know. Scott, one of our other riders, an Irish guy, he had his horse on the beach probably 10 days after he had it, no halter, no lead, riding it down the beach with not a stitch on it, you know. So they do adapt pretty quickly. 12
horses involved. Is there a favourite among them?
Oh, I don't know. I think Fritzy comes with a big following. There's a couple of characters that have done a good job with their performances so far on Facebook. So, yeah, there could be a surprise too. There's a couple of dark horses, so we'll see.